is Dr. Lauren Powell. You know me. I'm a board-certified family medicine physician, and I'm a culinary medicine specialist. My whole goal is to teach people about food and nutrition in order to really prevent and cure disease. So I'm also known as a culinary doctor. So I just wanted to come on because I had a conversation with someone earlier today. I'm here in my office, and so I wanted to just record this while it was fresh on my mind. I was talking to someone, and they were asking me about, things that they could do to be healthy. And I felt like they were just taking it just a little too serious. The things that they were talking about doing were so drastic and so huge, and so many things at one time. I felt that it was a little bit overwhelming. And so I think sometimes when we think about being healthy, we think about it as this big, huge, challenge, life-altering thing. And I think by thinking about it that way, it becomes a bit overwhelming and it becomes harder to start and maintain. So I wanted to just keep it super easy for you guys and talk about 5 things that you can do right now to be healthier. 5 things. We don't have to wait till the new year. We can start right now by doing these 5 things to be healthier right now. All right, so thing 1 is eat more plants. Eat more plants. I'm not saying become a vegan. I'm not even saying become a vegetarian. I'm not saying never eat meat again. All I'm saying is eat more plants. Whatever is that thing that you like and you enjoy, just add plants to it. I think that we think about going from A to Z and we don't think about the steps in between. And there are definitely steps in between. So instead of saying I'm going to become a vegan or a vegetarian, how about just saying I'm going to try to incorporate more plants to the food that I'm eating? And then you can slowly wean out the meat. But I think there needs to be a step between eating the way that I'm eating and becoming a vegetarian or a vegan. Okay, so eat more plants. Take foods that you enjoy. The other day I got a veggie burger and I got every vegetable on it. My husband, who got his double meat patty, could have easily gotten all those vegetables on his double meat patty burger as well. Okay, so take foods that you love and add more plants to it. Thing 1. All right. Thing 2, drink more water. I'm surprised about the many patients that I talk to that water is not their primary beverage. They're sipping on sweet tea throughout the day. They're drinking Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, Mountain Dews. They're just drinking all these other things other than water as their primary beverage. And what that's doing is you're adding extra calories. And who wants to get calories from their beverage, right? Like, get your calories from your dessert. Don't waste calories on beverage. And they're getting a lot of extra sugar that they're just not being aware of. I had this patient, I was having the hardest time controlling their diabetes, and it's because they were drinking orange juice. Orange juice is different than an orange, right? When you eat a whole orange, you're getting way more nutrition, less calories than you're getting when you're drinking orange juice. That's why they taste different, right? When you eat an orange, it tastes very different than drinking orange juice, right? Orange juice has sugar added. So unless you're making your own orange juice, meaning you're taking oranges and you're putting it through your juicer, I don't like my patients to eat juice. Drink juice. The only juice I want them drinking is juice that they're making on their own, and I want their primary beverage to be water. So that's thing 2. Okay, thing 3. We're talking about the 3 things you can do to be healthier right now. So thing 3. We have to avoid the processed food. That may have hurt your feelings, but we have to. We have to avoid these foods that are pre-made and processed, and there's all kind of stuff added to our food. Let me tell you something. I had this experience, and I recently talked to a friend who was in Europe for a while. When you go to these other countries and eat their food, your body does something remarkable. And it's because you're eating just clean food that doesn't have a bunch of stuff added to it. And I'm telling you, all this processed food has stuff added to it. So we have to say no to processed food right now. Just say no. Just say no. Like, don't even say, but maybe not. No. Just no. Okay? And that's going to bring me to thing number 4, which is we have to cook our food. And I know for so many people that's an overwhelming thing. It's an overwhelming thing because we're busy, we're working, we're trying to exercise, we have kids, we have spouses, we have all these things that make cooking our meals difficult. But I am stressing to you, we don't have a choice. We have to cook our food because that's the only way we're going to be able to control what's in our food. And we have to control what's in our food because the food we're eating is making us sick. The food that we're consuming that we're not preparing is giving us diabetes and high blood pressure, and it's making us overweight, and it's causing cancer. So I get it. Trust me, it's even though I talk this stuff, it is a struggle for me because my husband doesn't cook, so I'm the primary cooking person. So it is still a struggle for me, even though it's something I believe in wholeheartedly. It's still a challenge. So I get that it's difficult, but our health depends on it, and we just don't have a choice. Okay. Last thing, 5 things that we can do healthier right now is we have to meal prep. So part of the reason why cooking is overwhelming is because we're not planning. And so just like we plan when we're going to go on a vacation, we plan our budget, we plan our time, we plan vacation, we have to plan our food. We have to plan every single thing that's going to go in our body, because if we don't plan for it, who knows what's going to happen, right? It's just like your money. When we don't plan and make a budget for our money, you realize it just goes so fast. Like all of a sudden our paycheck that we just got on Friday, by Sunday, it's like all gone, and we're like, what did I spend it on? But if you have a budget before you get your money, and you know, okay, 10% goes here, okay, let's put $1,000 here, I put $500, like, you know where your money is going, and you can plan accordingly. So that's how we have to treat our food. I plan every single thing that's gonna go on my body. Even if it's something bad, I plan for it. Friday, I'm going to Starbucks, I'm getting my latte, and I'm having a croissant. Plan for, okay? But if I don't plan, then I may not just have a croissant on Friday, but it also may happen on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, okay? 5 things that we can do right now to be healthier. We do not have to wait until the new year. We can do them right now. And these are things that they sound simple, but I challenge you, incorporate them, try to stay consistent with it, and you'll realize, you know, this was a little bit more than simple, but I can do it and I can stick to it. If you guys enjoyed that, these are the 5 things that you can do right now to be more healthier. I've got my notes. 5 things you can do to be more healthier right now. Eat more plants, drink more water, avoid processed food, cook more, and plan your meals. Just like we plan our life, we got to plan our food. I'm Dr. Lauren Powell. I'm a board-certified family medicine physician. I am a culinary medicine specialist. My goal is to end all these diseases that we have as a result of food, because you guys know so many of these diseases are caused. Don't even get me going. This is supposed to be the end of the video. But truly, you all, so many of our diseases that we have today are because of the food that we're putting in our body. So I want to stop that, and I hope you'll join me, and I hope you'll help me so that no one else in our family is suffering the way that we're suffering now.